guys, Elite Game Entertainment back, and I am going to try get the first event done on the long nights for Forzathon, so we will eventually gain the Happy Tails driver gear. So what you need to do is win a race in the 2016 Cadillac CTS-V sedan at night. It doesn't state anywhere a certain track, so you shouldn't have any issues based on that. So just make sure you have the Cadillac CTS. Now it is actually showing me the 2011 Cadillac, so you might need to rent it if you do not own it already. So let's Cadillac. There you go. So you just need to make sure that you are choosing the correct car, which is the 2016 Cadillac CTS-V sedan. So make sure that you're choosing that. It's not going to cost you anything to rent it. So once you've chosen the car, if you go to race setup, and then you can just choose the most simplest track possible, or whichever one that you prefer, whichever is your favourite. So I'm just going to choose the Miami Homestead. Now it does need to be at night, and you can just do it on one lap. Circuit race, select. Okay, you need to make sure that you're selecting a track that does have night on it. Okay, let's just go for that one. So once you've chosen the track, no, my days, man. Okay, so now you can choose any track. Make sure that it does have night on it, because you don't want to keep running into what I just had to do. So to select one lap, make sure you're selecting night. Sport Luxury is the division that the car you need is in, so just make sure that that's selected, or any if you're just going to manually find it. Now with driver tire difficulty, if you are having other racers on the track with you, you can actually gain a 40% boost of credits by using the highly skilled. Now you can actually have up to 100, but again it all depends on if you're having driver tires on the track with you. You've got assists, so you can actually have these set to super easy, but now if you do have them on super easy, you do lose your credits and bonus at the end of the race because you haven't done anything. You just need to have control of your vehicle to gain that, so just bear that in mind. I know I have said it, but if I keep saying it, you can't forget. So now you are ready to set up. If you just go back to the race info and select start race, and then it should load up for you. So basically now I'm going to cut the commentary, as I am going to speed up or cut it out. So once I finish the lap of this race, I will be back with you to carry on talking and with an update based on the challenge. So until then guys, I'll speak to you in a bit. Guys, so I've just finished that lap. Any second now we should be getting a Forzathon notification. There we go. So there's the first part of that done. So you don't need to continue on to the next race, you can just press quit, and then you should be able to collect your credits and XP boost. So if we go to Forzathon, the second challenge is complete 2 laps at Circuit des Spa Francorchamps in the 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt at night. Okay, so we need to then go across to free play, setup, let's just have another quick look to see what it's called. So Spa Franken Champs. I'm not sure how you say that at all. So let's go to race setup. You just need to find Spa. There you go. So you just click on that one, and then it is the only track there. So you just press X. It is a 2-lap race that you need to do, and it needs to be at night, so make sure you select night. And the car you need is a completely different one to the one we've just used. Okay, so just make sure that that's set up as it is. Select car, and then you need to be looking at Ford. Completely forgot what the car is you need, so let's have a quick look. 1964 Ford Fairlane. Let's have a look at renting it, a lot easier. Now they're in yearly order, so just make sure that you're scrolling down. Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt, that's the one. So you can just select that. Go across to race info, 2 laps, it's at night on the correct track, so you just press go to race. So I'm just going to cut the commentary again, guys, and I will speak to you once I finish the challenge, and hopefully we should have another notification to say that we've progressed to the next stage. So until then, I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay guys, there you go. I've just done 2 laps of that track at night in that car. It is a bit tricky because the car keeps trying to lift itself up off the floor. But hopefully now we should get the notification for Forza Fun. All being done correctly. Yep. Like so. So the next thing is press quit. Collect your XP and trophy, or XP and credits. If there are any, clearly not. Then if you go across to Forzathon, you have one last challenge to do. Now, to do that, it is saying that you need to win a race at Virginia International Raceway in a 2016 Porsche Cayman GT4 at night. Okay, so let's back out of that. Go across to free play. We need to go to race setup. There you go. I'm not sure if I think this is the right one. So now that we've selected that. Okay, so one thing we do need to check is it just the winner race at Virginia International Raceway? Yeah, so it doesn't state that you need a particular track, so you can just choose the shortest, so 225, 165, 110, even better. So let's choose the 110, and it has to be at night as well, doesn't it? So just choose one lap, circuit race, it can be at night. Select any, let's just check what the car is in it. 2016 Porsche Cayman GT4, okay. Select car. So we need to be on P, a Porsche. Pontiac Porsche. So it's a 2016 Cayman GT4. So that's the one that you need, guys. Okay, so now you've done that, go back to Race Info. Just make sure that you have set everything up you need. So one lap, Virginia International Raceway. It is the correct car. Press load and start your race. Now, like I've said before, guys, I'm going to cut the commentary again and fast forward to the end of the track. So then we should see and hopefully win the final stage of the Forzathon. So until then, guys, I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay guys, nice and simple. It took me a little over a minute, so hopefully now we have completed that stage of the Forzathon and we do get the driver gear. Yay, we've done it. So don't continue, you just need to press quit. By that logo you know you've completed it, so congratulations, you now own the driver gear. So collect your credits and your XP. Not sure why I didn't get any on the last two races, but whatever. Okay, so then once that it loads back up, if you press home and go to Forzathon, there you go, you've got happy trails. A car is just another horse you can tame. So it is a super rare driver gear, also adds on to your achievement to collect a certain number of driver gears. So just keep adding to it, guys, and then eventually you'll get there. Hi guys, Elite Gaming Entertainment here. Now I have just realised I made a mistake on the first section of the wet asphalt on the Forzathon part, so I'm going to show you basically what you need to do to set that up to get to where I am now. So if you go to free play, go to setup, race setup, and then what you need to do to make sure that you get it is choose the Top Gear track full circuit. Now it has to be the full circuit for this to work, so if you press the A button on your controller, and then it only has to be, I believe it's one lap, I think. So if you just choose it down to one lap, you can turn your driver tiles to 0, entirely up to you. If you want to have a bit more of an intense race, you can add more to that if you want to. Make sure you select circuit race and make sure that you're setting this to in the rain. Now this part is the key part to this, to be able to get it. Now it doesn't matter at all what car division you're using, so you can set that to any if you wanted to. Now you should obviously see it before mine because we are on the wet asphalt part, and it won't be as blue as mine. I'm halfway through but realised I made a mistake. So to set yourself up to the Top Gear full circuit track, it has to be in the rain. Make sure that it's one lap, it's a circuit race, you've got the rain selected, and then you're pretty much good to go. Now on the assist side, you can actually set it up so you can race yourself if you wanted to, or you can actually set it to race for you. Now just bear in mind that you do then forfeit your XP and your credits by doing so, as you actually need to be in control of the car to earn those, as I've painfully realised when I did a 100 lap race of the Daytona and got absolutely nothing. So Again, the assists are completely up to you. If you do have any driver tires on the track with you, you can actually gain a credit bonus by having highly skilled, expert, pro or unbeatable. Now that is if you have 1 or 2, 3 up to 24 driver tires on the track with you. So that is pretty much it for the first part of that one, to be able to get to where I am right now, where I am on challenge 2. So now for challenge 2 you need to complete 3 laps at Sebring Club circuit in the rain. So again, we'll go back to race setup. Now we need to search for the Sebring, which is that one. Now don't press the A button like I did, you have to press the X button to choose the track. So it has to be the club circuit. So it's already selected for me, it's in the rain, it's a circuit race with 1 lap, but you need to select that to 3 to be able to complete the track and get to the next step. So car division doesn't matter again, so if you want to choose your favourite car, a faster car like a Bugatti or a Ferrari, but I'm just going to use the Lamborghini as they are my favourite car. So once you've done all that, before you do start off, just make sure that you have everything selected that the way you wanted it to be. So 3 laps, it's going to be in the rain, you got your car, and then you press go to race. So basically now what I'm going to do, guys, as I've said previously in other sections of this video, I'm going to cut the commentary and either speed the race up or cut it out. So just wait for me to sort that out, and then within a minute or so I should be with you again and you should see the notification at the bottom. So until then, guys, please stay tuned, and then we will eventually be getting that Forza Edition car as a bonus. There you go, guys. Now I've just done 3 laps at the club circuit at Sebring. I've done it in the rain, so any second now after I continue past this menu we should get a notification like so. So there you go, you have made progress in wet asphalt, and that means now with that icon we have completed it. So we just collect our XP and credits like so, 9,400. Press continue again and you should get your XP like that. Okay, so then we continue again and it should take us back to the main menu. Now if we go back to home and go across to Forzathon, you shouldn't have to do anything, it will load straight up for you. And there you go, guys, there is your 1993 Ford SVT Cobra R Forza Edition, and it has a collector value of 95. So that is it for this part. I will try and merge it all into one like I have explained. So the next one we're going to be attempting is Long Nights, and this is going to be for driver gear, so something else to add to your garage. So thank you for watching this part of the video, guys. If it is a separate video, please keep your eye out for the next part. As I have explained several times already, I will try and make it all into one. So until then, guys, I'll see you in a minute.